This is my blog for the Media Cultural Studies coursework, assignment 4. I really found the detox quite challenging, particularly when trying to avoid any type of social media during the day because I've really felt out of the loop with my friends. But I think the biggest challenge was coping with boredom, particularly while travelling, like not listening to music, that sort of thing. And also organisation became more difficult because without prompts from my phone or alarms or things like that, I was late a couple of times trying to meet people. And even though the next day I could use technology, it felt a lot more restrictive and time consuming than before the detox. I found it reasonably easy to avoid using my television or any kind of online websites like newspaper outlets, that sort of thing, or YouTube. But like I said, avoiding social media felt really difficult, almost as if I was out of the loop. And the most difficult social media to avoid was probably Twitter. Probably because most of my friends use that frequently, and I might have missed something they've been talking about or something going on. And although on my day of immersion, using social media in particular became a far more obvious distraction than it normally is, it almost felt awkward to use. I felt a lot less productive than normal, and in a refreshing way. Although I didn't really do anything particularly productive on my day of immersion, I felt more focused to not encounter any advertisements or media such as that, particularly when walking around campus, because, like I said, on the spine there's a lot of posters and that sort of thing, which is obviously hard to avoid. But in terms of fuck that, what else can I say? Bullshit. Oh yeah, for me as well, the biggest challenge apart from not using social media was probably not being able to listen to music, especially Spotify, because probably most of my day I have a song on or something like that in the background, and it was really difficult not to just play music, or especially I got the bus for about an hour, and without any music that was pretty hard. But for me, it was quite easy to complete, a lot easier than I thought, because for most of the day I was really only revising, and it was kind of a welcome, uh, not distraction, but it was kind of a welcome hindrance because it allowed me to get on with more work than I normally would have. That's one thing I noticed. I was a lot more productive. Um, and well, the only really actually bad thing that happened from my day without using any media was just missing a reasonably important email. But that quickly got resolved the day after. Quite rewarding because for the days following it, I've probably used social media, especially a lot less than I would have, and kind of don't take it for much as granted and get a lot more work done. So yeah.